Hello, my name is Alberto. Welcome to my/our channel. I want you guys to get involved. I want you guys to post comments. There could be something that you guys gather either just from the video itself, or you can go online to this article that I'm about to talk about, or you can go to this Bible passage and you can read this exact Bible passages that I'm going to read. You can combine the two for yourselves, and you can, I would ask politely if you would comment that in the comment box and see maybe we can bounce ideas off one another. You guys may see something totally different that I just totally overlooked. But again, welcome to my r/channel, and this channel is called Article and Passage. Article and Bible passage. And so basically, I'm going to be taking an article from online. This is from people.com, People Magazine. I didn't read the article from this actual phone. This is an old dead phone. The article that I read it from is from this video that's filming me right now. And so just using this as a prop to hold down my notes. And then this right here, this just so you guys know, this is a yearly Bible, and you can read from date to date to date. Right here, February the 16th, it has there's a passage from the New Testament. This is from Mark 1, and this is from verse 38 all the way through verse 42. Okay, so again, if you guys want to go back, look at this video to see where I'm quoting from. This is Mark 1, passages through 38 and through 42. Okay, so I'm going to start with this People Magazine quote, and then I will move on to the Bible, these Bible verses, and I'll see how my interpretation, how they can relate to one another. Okay, so again, people.com. The title of this article that I read is called Bruce Willis is Diagnosed with Frontotemporal Dementia. His wife Emma reveals condition has progressed. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Frontotemporal dementia. It's an advanced stage of dementia from what I've sort of gathered. And before reading this article, I wasn't really too familiar with dementia. I just know that it's a deterioration of the mind, and I just for clarification, I just went ahead and did a quick Google search again from this video, from this cell phone that's filming this video right here, and Google said that just general dementia, it's an impairment of memory, and there's changes in the personality, the person who comes down with dementia. And frontotemporal dementia, again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but from reading both the article and the Google search, it just seems like it's a more advanced form of dementia. And so the Google search, it revealed that the frontotemporal dementia, it leads to changes in behavior. There's language difficulties, there's personality changes, and memory deterioration. And I just want to go back to right here where I just said language difficulties. I'm going to summarize the article, and I'm going to make a quote from Bruce Willis's wife, speaking on behalf of Bruce Willis. And I just want to go back right here where it says language difficulties. And the fact that she's speaking for Bruce, it appears that he's already having trouble even trying to speak. So, his family, his wife, are his now, eyes, ears, being able to, he can try to speak through her, try to speak through his family members. And so again, I went through the article, and the article just basically says back in March of 2022, that's when his family revealed on Instagram back then that he was coming down with dementia. The article says there was they didn't have too much clarification back then. They just knew it was seemed a general sense of dementia. And that the article goes on. It says that between then and between March of 2022 to the present of right here, February 2023, that his condition has worsened, unfortunately. And then again, the article continues to say that Bruce Willis, he's stepping away from his career, and how his illness has impacted his family life. Okay, so like I said before, I'm going to be quoting Bruce Willis's wife. And she says, Bruce always believed in using his voice in the world to help others. I just kind of skip over some other things she says, and then I continue. She says, we know in our hearts that if he could today, he would want to respond by bringing global attention and a connectedness with those who are also dealing with this debilitating disease and how it impacts so many individuals and their families. So, our prayers go out to Bruce and his family. So, that was the article, and now I'm going to jump over to the Bible passages. Okay, again, this is Mark 1, starting 38. But Jesus replied, we must go on to the other towns as well, and I will preach to them too. That is why I came. So he traveled throughout the region of Galilee, preaching in the synagogues and casting out demons. A man with leprosy came and knelt in front of Jesus, begging to be healed. If you are willing, you can heal me and make me clean, he said. Moved with compassion, Jesus reached out and touched him. I am willing, he said. Be healed. Instantly, the leprosy disappeared and the man was healed. Okay, so again, how can I relate this People magazine article to these Bible passages? We need to learn to speak up. It doesn't even have to be a medical condition, but just as an example of a medical condition, if you're a person, maybe, let's say you're in your 50s or your 60s and you had abdominal pain and you went to your doctor and you had the colonoscopy and it, prevented, possible colon cancer, and you're talking to maybe a coworker or a family member, and they start sharing to you some similar pains that you've had, and in your mind you're thinking, oh well, this person's only in their late 40s. It doesn't happen to people that young, or we have all our biases, and again, speak up. Tell that person, go to the doctor, check it out. What's the worst that could happen? You maybe it could be just maybe that person is suffering from maybe a lot of acidity in their stomach, but it could also be something more severe that could be leading to cancer in the colon. So, and then just in very general terms, I know for myself, speaking up for myself has always been a difficulty. It's not just being timid. We live in a world where we have to be politically correct. We cannot talk about religion or politics in the workplace or at school. And then it just, by not being able to express our talk about religion, it just leads to a, you know, a domino effect. Things, it seems like the less we take religion out of school, the worse things get. There was I have this audiobook from this author, the Duck Dynasty, and he talks about how over the years how the school system, how they taken the prayers out of the school system, and then over time it just led to more school shootings and more problems in the school. I know that speaking up, it takes courage. It takes a willingness to just have that backbone, and just doing this YouTube video. I never thought I could have the courage to speak to camera and just put a video out there, but I'm doing it anyways. Some of the old YouTube videos that I saw, some of like these, you know, really like almost household name YouTubers, or even the moderately successful YouTubers, they kind of, some of them reflect back to when they first started on YouTube, and you know, they kind of they chuckle at just how amateurish their first few videos were and how they evolved, but they all basically say the same thing. They all just put themselves out there, and you know, as time went on, they evolved, and they really sharpened up their craft. So again, that was the article from people.com, and then this is the Bible passage, Mark 1:38 through 42. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'm not too sure how I'm going to schedule with these videos. Ideally, I would like to do this consistently. I don't know, things happen, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it daily, but I'll keep you guys posted if I do it, you know, strictly Mondays or Fridays, or however things work out. I'll try to keep you guys in the loop. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to work up the courage to make this video, and to continue doing this message of going online, taking the article from online, and then reading the Bible passage, and then seeing what I can learn from the two. And then, like I said, I hope you guys can also, you can go online, look at this article, and then read this Bible passages, and maybe you guys will just get a totally different perspective. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next article and passage video.